Friday night, our church put on just a fantastic celebration, honoring the 250 years that our great nation has existed. And there must have been 2,000 people there. I got there late, drove separate from my wife and children. I was at the gym. And as I tried to make my way through this sea of writhing humanity to find my little tribe, I stopped and saw people that I knew. But I was also stopped by about 5 or 6 people in a short span that I'd never met before. Not just folks that attended our church, but people that didn't, and folks that were all over Tennessee. It amazed me. Only about half of them were actually from Chattanooga. And they saw my face or they heard my voice and they wanted to stop and talk to me and thank me for what we do at the Tennessee Conservative as really the state's only news publication exclusively for Republican voting Christians. And they say the same things over and over again, which just honors me that they're praying for us, that they're glad that we're doing what we're doing, that they were in the dark before they found our publication, that they can't believe what they hear that we report on. And I hear this all the time. It baffles me and embarrasses me in a weird sort of way. I don't know why, that people would think enough about the mission of our publication to pray for it. But we need it. And it's amazing that even though we don't reach massive amounts of people like a TikTok fan or some conservative talking head, we do reach the few that care, the ones that knock on doors, the ones that donate, the ones that show up to meetings, the ones that get involved in campaigns, that go up to the Capitol, that actually correspond with their lawmakers. Those types of people. The people that show up, the informed. However, I can't pay our people with thoughts and prayers. I've tried. Lord, if thoughts and prayers were dollars and dimes, we would not have any issues at the Tennessee Conservative. But right now, as many organizations are reporting across the state, giving us down, people think because Trump's in the White House that somehow that has something to do with the performance of our state and local government. It doesn't. And so we are hosting an event to support conservative media at the Kokomo Trading Company, Thursday, July 23rd. It starts at 5 with a social hour, and then we get into the program at 6. It's in Franklin, Tennessee, Williamson County. And even if you can't come, boy, please do support us. If we're going to keep the lights on at the Tennessee Conservative, we're at the nadir of our funding, and we have had some sponsorships and larger gifts come in. We've had some individual ticket sales, which are helping us, but it's not enough. And so if you can make it, we'd love to have you. We also have special guests, Brent Taylor and Todd Warner, who are running for the congressional seat, the 9th District, as Republican candidates. Both are very conservative. I like them both. Frankly, I wish they would both stay in the Senate and the House, respectively, as we need conservatives in Tennessee desperately. There's a sincere shortage of them. But they are the types of lawmakers we support. They're the types of lawmakers we get behind. They're the ones that actually care enough to sponsor and show up to an event like this. I can't do it without you. For years, I volunteered my time, put up the initial investment to launch the publication, which I've never recouped. But it's got to stand on its own 2 feet. And that is up to you. It depends on how much you value the publication. We are now supported by a small remnant of folks that give, even though we often reach millions of people a month through social media, not always, and a consistent, steady drumbeat of the core of Republican conservatives and activists and those that are engaged in Tennessee. Our reach just simply isn't wide enough to fund the publication on the small percentage of people who give. So if for some mysterious reason you have never donated, I can't imagine what would compel anyone to think that someone else is going to pull their weight in this ordeal, but it seems to be a pervasive mindset. If you could chip in, go to TennesseeConservativeNews.com/Franklin. You can look for the link in and around this video. And it keeps people like Jason Vaughn, Paula, Olivia, David, and all of our other reporters, and even gives outlets to our conservative citizen journalists who submit very specialized knowledge for things that if they did not report on them, then we would not be able to know about it. So I'm going to ask you to please donate, give, help us out wherever and however you can. This is kind of like the last stop on the train ride. We've got to make it here. This is our big stand for the summer to see if indeed the subscribers care about the publication enough to give. And so it's not up to me anymore. It's not up to our staff. It's up to you. So if you can help us, please do. And if you've given in the past, boy, we are so unbelievably grateful for the few that have consistently donated, especially those at larger amounts. If it weren't for you, we would have folded this puppy up about 18 months in. So thank you. But I hope to see you at the Kokomo Trading Company. If you value what we do, give us your prayers, give us your thoughts, but also contribute. You can tell if someone's really a conservative about really one way, and that is to see where they spend their time and their money. And so let's put that in places that we know can make a difference. Can't wait to see you at the Kokomo Trading Company. Talk to you soon.